Previously on our love-hate relationship with comic culture.
You didn't have to have Tony create Ultron. That should have been my man Hank Pym, right? Why is Tony figuring out time travel? Why? That's not what he does. That's not his specialty in the comics.
He
want to
does.
make you know he's a genius.
Builds weapons.
No, that's not his type. That's not his style of genius, bro.
It's not his style of genius. What's a style of genius?
Yo, I'm Mickey Factz.
Y'all Tat Wizard.
I'm Pete Rock.
And this is our love-hate relationship with comic culture. That's all good.
All right, man. So we just got some incredible news that just was released not too long ago. And that's basically the DC Comics slate. So many things were announced. So many things were positioned. So many people got fired. Well, James Gunn said people ain't get fired, but I don't believe him. And a lot of hearts were broken, man. So let's run through the gamut, man. Because honestly, I trust James Gunn. I trust him. I trust him in this whole process. I'm not even gonna lie. Before, I didn't know what was happening with DC.
He's moving forward like a speed train.
Yes, I can honestly say that I'm okay with what Gunn is doing. You know what I'm saying? How do you guys, just before we even get into everything, what do you guys think about it so far?
I like it. I like the fact that he's just like, real confident in the move. He's like, he's moving forward confidently. I saw some trailers, I saw Shazam, I saw some teaser, like not teaser trailers, but like, teaser Superman movie and Lobo, and it looks like he knows, what he wants, and he's going for it.
Yeah, I completely agree with Pete. I have been championing James Gunn taking over the DC universe ever since he got fired a while back for his older tweets. He did apologize. I hope people accept that. But I knew once I saw Brightburn that him and his team were able to get what we really needed from DC. He came in, he's been moving fast, but at the same time, he hasn't been moving fast. He's been like taking his time with things. They have had some firings and some let go, at the end of Black Adam. Everybody was like, oh, Henry Cavill's back, including Henry Cavill, which he really did think he was. But that's not James Gunn's fault. That's how the structure was, which is, as you mentioned, we've been in this group chat for a while, and we always talk about how, DC is a bit of a mess. And this is like the beginning of the real cleanup. And yes, some people are upset, Cavill's out, including myself, because he made a really good Superman. Right. Right. But, we need to start from a beginning point and then get to where we want to be with the DC characters. And maybe at some point, Cavill will be back because he made such a good Superman and has that brand recognition. But right now, I'm not mad at, them starting from scratch, doing a whole new story. Not an origin story, which is key, right? But giving us, some exciting things we haven't seen before from DC instead of the same repetitive over and over. Here's the story of these characters that you know all too well. I am beyond excited. Beyond.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I mean, when I saw some of the stuff that he announced, Gunn is a very creative person. So like a lot of the stuff that he was announcing, it was like, wow, okay, I kind of trust this. So let's just move forward, right? Let's talk about what's coming first, right? So Shazam is obviously dropping next month, right? Obviously we're gonna be covering that. It's the Fury of the Gods, you know what I'm saying? He got a whole bunch of other people saying and yelling Shazam out loud. I'm not as excited as I was for the first one, but it does look like a fun movie.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
I'm only not excited in the sense that I know that this could connect some type of way, especially after watching Black Adam, and it wasn't a bad movie.
Yeah, Black Adam was good to me.
It was good, but it also wasn't great, and that's
Right.
okay. You know what I'm saying? It could have built. They're not going to go that way, so it is what it is. But I'm excited for. I did want to point out, right, because we now have a structure, right, of what he announced, and that is going to be the main DC universe. And instead of phases, they're going with chapters. And this chapter that is going to happen is called Gods and Monsters. But Shazam, the Flash, the Blue Beetle, I think there. And the second Batman and potentially the second Joker are not in that chapter. They're going to be considered what's called DC Elseworlds. So they're playing it two ways here, right? They're giving us the system that we want, much like how Marvel has their phases, but in the connective tissues that happen there that get people like me excited. But they're also giving us those one-offs that DC is great for, telling those stories that mean a lot to people, and they're calling those DC Elseworlds. So they have a thing happening here. It's pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, I'm
not Aquaman and the new Batman.
Oh, and Aquaman,
I'm not excited.
Elseworlds too.
Yeah, I'm not excited. I'm not excited for Shazam as much as I should be. The first one was good. So I just found out The Flash is coming out this year. I thought that movie was taken off the docket.
The homeboy ain't in trouble no more?
No, he's in a different type of trouble. This dude is like a kidnapper, a beater, all type of crazy shit. He kidnapped young girls. He's on some real crazy shit, but I'm shocked. I
guess the movie is really good. Like Gunn saying that the movie was terrific. And for some reason I believe it. But I did read something that they cut out Henry Cavill, they cut out Ben Affleck, and they cut out Wonder Woman out of the movie. I love Ben Affleck as Batman. I'm sorry. So they cut those three characters out, but they still saying the movie is fantastic.
I like Ben Affleck as Batman more than I liked him as Daredevil. Definitely.
Okay, sure. Pete? I'll give you that. He was better as Batman than he was at Daredevil. Daredevil was hot dumpster juice garbage, and the Ben Affleck Batman is like recyclables. So it's garbage, but it's not as hot dumpster juice as Daredevil.
I think you guys are bugging.
I'll give you that.
I think you guys are really bugging out. I really like the warehouse.
You like Daredevil? I like the direct.
No, I didn't like Daredevil.
You like Daredevil?
No, I didn't like Daredevil.
I didn't like the movie, but because the way they didn't show how he got his suit, they didn't talk about homeboy that made his suit.
It was all hot.
He's not. Nick is not really in it, and it was just a lot of missing.
It was a lot.
So
what do you guys think about this Flash movie?
Well, I didn't see anything.
No, go ahead.
No trailer.
No, you're not going to see a trailer until it's really close. The thing about the Flash movie is something Gunn said that was key, which might be the reason that they did decide to keep it, even knowing it should have been canceled, considering how gross Ezra Miller is. That is going to be how they change into the chapter of Gods and Monsters. They're resetting their universe through that movie, which is a Flashpoint movie, so it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But I would have been all right with them deading it completely, 100%.
Why don't they just use the TV actor Flash?
That's what I always said. That's what I always said.
I like the Flash.
Maybe they will. When they reset this whole thing, they're going to need a Flash at some point.
They're going to need a Flash. They're gonna definitely need a Flash. I'm interested to see. I think the movie's gonna be good. I did not know it was coming out in June. I'm actually excited to see Flash. I want to see what it's about. I don't agree with Ezra Miller's off camera actions, but I did like him as Flash. I thought he was a little cool.
You liked him as Flash, the way he ran?
I said. I mean, he tripped. What
the fuck was that?
He tripped over something.
He ran like that everywhere he ran.
Nah, he was
No, when he went in the street, when they're in the new
he
cut.
He didn't do this.
But then even in the street, he ran out of his shoes, which I did like. But then he was just still like,
bro,
you gonna be the Flash?
They didn't drop the trailer for that yet. They dropped one teaser trailer. I think that we're due for another trailer, which I believe will be dropping in the next month or two. So that should be interesting. I like them.
I didn't see the teaser trailer for the Flash.
Blue
They dropped
Beetle.
the teaser trailer.
Yeah, they dropped that last.
Sure, it's
year.
not fan made.
It's not fan made. That's the one with Michael Keaton, bro.
Fan maids, bro. They're killing us with
Remember
that.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, that's what they said, but I don't know.
That wasn't fan made. That was a real trailer.
I don't know.
You didn't see that trailer?
I didn't look because I'm like, shit is gonna get canceled.
The trailer came out last year. It came out last year. Okay.
Oh, last
Blue
year,
Beetle.
yeah, it got canceled.
Blue Beetle. What about him?
So he has a movie coming out this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really too familiar with Blue Beetle.
I'm unfamiliar with Blue Beetle, but I like him on the video game.
I know him from the animations, and the animations like Young Justice and Justice League. He's fire. Is
he like Spider-Man?
No. He's more like a cross. Well, he's a cross between.
He has like powers like
so
lightning.
Here's his thing, right? Alien tech came to this planet in the shape of a beetle. It attached to his back. There was somebody before him that was like that. It attached to his back, and then it now stays on his back, even in regular form. And when he needs it, it forms the suit around him and tells him what to do. And they often argue with each other. It's very interesting.
Venom. Sound
a little
like Venom.
venomish. A little.
Nasty work. Okay.
Nah, it's good though. It's good.
I mean, is he comedic? Is he a comedic character?
That's why I say a little bit of the Spider-Man. He has that little bit of Peter Parker wit to him. I don't know. It's Jaime Reyes, I think is his name, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, I could barely see the top of your hat, Tat. You need to fix your computer camera. There we go.
Well, I want to make sure y'all see I know my rights. Shouts to the Colin Kaepernick.
Let's see your hat. We the hat boys.
Know
boys.
your rights, camp. All right, it's the same hat though, and plus I got lights up there. That's gonna blind the camera.
Aquaman is the last movie before they reset the whole DCEU. I really didn't like the first Aquaman, if I'm being honest with you guys. I didn't like it.
That's crazy.
I didn't really like it.
Stable. I thought it was stable. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just not a fan of Aquaman.
He did a good job.
My thing. He did a good job. I just wasn't a fan of him. I didn't like.
You don't like Aquaman as a whole. Let's get this straight, because you be having some hot takes. You don't like Aquaman as a whole, or you didn't like his portrayal of Aquaman.
I liked. Wait. Time out. I liked him in Justice League. I liked Aquaman a lot.
Exactly. Yeah.
I didn't like the solo movie.
What was it about the solo movie?
That's fair.
I just didn't get it, man.
Playing his mom.
You didn't get it.
I just didn't. I didn't like Black Manta. It just wasn't for me. I mean, listen, people loved it. It made $1 billion. The fact that this is the last Aquaman movie, apparently, like, that's shocking to me. But I'm not.
This new one should be good, man.
I mean, we need a trailer. I haven't seen a trailer. I don't think a trailer's come out yet for it.
No,
I'm not excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not excited.
Superman trailer.
So yes,
what they doing with that?
So let's actually get into that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into Superman, right? So James Gunn is going to be directing a new Superman movie. It's a reboot, and it's called Superman Legacy.
Yeah, Superman Legacy. I saw that.
And James Gunn said he has been writing it. He's half done. Wow. It comes out in 2025 in July.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, like I liked what Tat said previously, right? Tat said that he wants to see something new from Superman, and I agree. Right. I feel like we need to see something that hasn't been shown before when it comes to Superman. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I just don't know what that looks like. I don't know what it is, but I do want to see what James Gunn is going to do with Superman. How you guys feel about that?
I mean, I feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? Did he direct the last one?
No,
Snyder did.
Snyder, Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
Okay. Christopher Nolan, he did the verses, right?
No, he just executive produced it, I believe.
Yeah.
thought I saw him produce, but yeah, he
I'd have to
executive.
check on
Name was someone I saw. Okay, nah, but I had that was. I think the Superman will be different because it's not Cavill. People at first probably won't take it as well because Cavill's not Superman.
I loved Cavill. I thought Cavill was
but
great.
Why they do this? Why they get us used to a guy and then snatch him away?
Well, listen, that was the old them, and we're on the new them, which is we can now name as James Gunn. Gunn didn't do that to us, so those guys, he's even been giving them the business for treating us this way. So let's stay focused on that. Now, this doesn't come out until July 2025. They haven't casted the actor yet, and they haven't gotten a director yet. And James Gunn allegedly is writing the script right now, and it feels like there's talk of Brainiac coming into play.
Okay. Brainiac would be a fire villain for Superman.
Beyond fire.
Superman needs that though, right? Like I feel like Superman needs a great villain. He doesn't have a lot of a good rogues gallery. Brainiac is incredible as a rogue.
And they're gonna start introducing like Bizarro and all of them.
I don't really want to see Bizarro.
I think we'll get there, but they let them build out further. They're not in the first movie.
Okay, that's a villain that I would like to see him as someone with the same powers as him, who comes up. Or on top, who comes out on top and stuff like that.
Let's see if we like the actor that they picked for Superman first, because with Bizarro they're gonna need to use the same actor, but just either give him CGI or makeup.
Yeah, do some makeup.
I don't know about Bizarro, but Brainiac is good. I like Brainiac. Okay, so let's see what else. What else do they have here? Right, so they have the show Waller, right, for Amanda Waller.
Yes.
What do you guys think about that? So I think Viola Davis is incredible, right? I thought she was great in Suicide Squad, but I don't know if I want to see in a Amanda Waller series. What? I'm not sure if I'm interested in that.
What?
I don't know.
Sorry,
I know about her.
She's really
like Nick Fury,
one of the best villains in DC.
She's like an evil Nick Fury.
She's an evil Nick Fury, yes. And she's smart as hell, and she gets shit done, and she doesn't give a fuck about anybody. And Viola Davis has been fucking killing it, and she should definitely continue to do it.
No doubt.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna take your word for it, and I'll keep an eye out for that.
Why are you such a thorn, man? Damn.
Creature Commandos.
Like you don't like nothing.
Nah, I don't. Creature Commandos.
Like me.
Creature Commandos, I think, is going to be fire. The key thing about Creature Commandos is it's going to be from what I heard, and I don't know, so I don't think it's confirmed. It's going to be a mix between animation and reality, and the people that voice the animated will also be the actors. Actually, throughout all of this new DC, the people that do the animations will be the people that voice the animations will be the people that are live action. So they'll be getting actual stars to try to do the animations, kind of like What If does for Marvel.
Right.
And
so is it gonna be like Roger Rabbit, basically?
No, I don't think it's gonna be mixed in the same area, but it's gonna go in between stories of it. So it's like, oh, here's this scene animated, here's this scene live action, same characters type thing, right?
Do you guys know about Creature Commandos? I don't know.
I don't know a ton. I did a little bit of research. Apparently, Frankenstein is in it. Maybe werewolf. So they took some of our horror classics.
Marvel or DC?
This is DC, but I mean both use things from the real world in their universes. So it makes sense. But it feels like this might be kind of fire.
Okay. We'll have to see. I really don't know anything about them. So next one. This is something that I'm extremely excited about. Green Lantern.
I was gonna say that.
I am very excited for this.
About this is it's Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, and John. Was it Stewart?
John Stewart.
Both of them in the same setting.
Who's playing?
They didn't announce who's
No,
gonna be playing these
I
guys.
think it's going to be animated. They didn't say
Black
who's.
guy and a white guy.
I don't think it's gonna be animated.
That's what I heard. I don't know. Everything is up in the air right now. But it's gonna be fire. It's gonna from what I heard, it's gonna be like True Detective, but DC. Fire.
Okay.
I'm excited about that. I'm very excited about that one. I like Green Lantern a lot.
I like Green Lantern also as a character. I like him. But
okay,
that's my favorite. Told you that before.
Yeah. So they got something called The Authority, which is based on the Wildstorm comic run. I'm not too familiar with The Authority, but we'll see what happens with that. I'm guessing it's kind of like a Young Mutants kind of thing.
Who all these people are anyway.
So you know what? If you look at it, right, they're kind of using what Feige did in the Marvel and taking characters that aren't as known to everybody, because of course we knew about Iron Man and Thor, but they weren't as big as a Spider-Man and a Hulk, right? So they took those characters and made them big. They're taking
them franchises.
Gunn is taking the super unknown people and making it into something. But here's the interesting part, from what I understand, this series is going to give them a chance to compete with The Boys or Invincible. It's going to get crazy.
I like.
It's going to get crazy.
I ain't gonna say nothing until I see. I always got to see something first. Something could get me hype and excited. Yeah. But when I need to see it.
That makes sense.
Okay,
that makes sense.
Let's see how that looks. Okay, Paradise Lost, which is basically, where Wonder Woman is from. They're saying it's gonna basically look like Game of Thrones. They're gonna be set in the
Themyscira.
Pardon me. That's actually a bar. The mascara, right?
Themyscira, like them mascara.
Mascara, yeah. I like Wonder Woman. I like Gal Gadot. I'm actually shocked that she got.
It was cool. I mean, unfortunately, they gave her and Patty Jenkins gave us a hot, steaming pile of doo.
I didn't see the second one.
You know what? You're a better person for it.
It's two movies, right?
Yeah, it's two of them. 84.
It's 1 and 1/4 of a movie.
I heard it was really bad. I once I saw it was really bad. I just
horrible.
Nah, nobody went crazy over Wonder Woman.
I'm very good. I thought the first one was okay.
I like the first one.
The second one, I didn't even bother watching it. So yeah,
she was
Paradise
great.
Lost.
League. Sorry guys, she was great in that.
Yeah, I agree.
She did a
Paradise Lost. Batman.
Maybe Versus too. Sorry.
Batman. How you guys feel about Batman? Right,
on, that's what I'm waiting for. We
getting another Batman, and this time with his son. We're gonna get a proper Robin. I think we're gonna
not just
get a
the
really
son.
good Robin.
We're getting Damian, who's a little fucking murderer.
Yeah,
I like Damian. Now, let me ask you guys this question really quickly, because we're running out a little bit of time.
I'm waiting for real shit.
When are we gonna get a proper Nightwing?
There's a chance that with this comes Nightwing, because we got Damian. That means Dick Grayson went off and did his own thing and is becoming his own person. So there's a strong chance in this new Bat family, Nightwing will pop out on that big screen.
I would love to see Nightwing.
I can't wait.
I would love to see Red Hood. I think those. Mm-hmm. I think we need all of those. But I'm excited for this new Batman, and the other Batman will still be played by
as a villain.
Twilight guy. What's his name? Robert Pattinson. Battinson. Who was afraid to fly off of the skyscraper.
Yeah.
Let's see what that's about. I liked the Batman though. I thought it was good. I thought it was really good.
I did too.
I would like to see Black Mask as a villain.
Black Mask is great. I think that would be a great villain. That's a great
matchup right there.
That's a very good. I agree.
Yeah.
Now, next, Booster Gold. We're getting a Booster Gold. I like Booster Gold. I think he's a great character. He's very funny. He kind of reminds me of a good version of Kang, bringing weapons from the future and powers from the future to fight against crime. You know what I'm saying? So, what you guys think about Booster Gold? Yes, no?
I like Booster Gold. I wouldn't say he's like Kang because he's a bit of a loser. But I think the comedy aspect, which I know you guys don't like, but I think the comedy aspect is going to be complete fire, and I think they're going to kill it. and I think it's going to be something like Peacemaker, but maybe even funnier.
Did you like Peacemaker, Pete?
It was all right.
I'm gonna try to watch that in the next.
You didn't watch
couple weeks.
Peacemaker?
I've been really busy lately. I'm sorry.
Come on.
I saw.
Don't be mad at me.
It was
I'm
cool.
gonna go watch Ant-Man.
That shit was fire.
I think that's what.
Yeah, I'll definitely go see Ant-Man. That's I'll go see.
Supergirl. We're getting a Supergirl. What
I've
do you
been
guys
watching
think about that?
actually on Prime.
I like Supergirl.
So,
I thought Supergirl was cool.
all right.
Are you
dark
talking
version of
movie Supergirl or like a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're making a Supergirl
movie.
movie.
Series on Prime Video on Amazon.
No. A real Supergirl.
A real movie in theaters. Now, here's the thing.
I haven't seen anything, heard anything.
No, I mean, it's in the slate that they just announced. But here's the thing, right? Supergirl, the show, first launched on CBS, was fire. CBS lost interest, whatever, went to CW. Still a good story, less money in it. I get it. Good show overall, right? This is not going to be that. That was some real, for better or worse, Disney-esque type vibe. This Supergirl is going to be the real Supergirl who did not grow up like Superman, and they're going to show it. She grew up on a piece of Krypton that floated, watched everybody die, and then somehow she got to Earth, right? She's going to not be mentally in the same place as what we've seen, and I think it's going to be fucking great. Think woman Brightburn.
I would love to see Supergirl face against Superman. I think that'll
happen with this.
I think that's what should be the villain. Well, that should be
She can't be the villain, but I think that'll happen with.
Right.
Be a villain.
She can't be the villain.
Let's say
one, and she's Supergirl
antagonist.
too. It's his cousin.
Right. So Superman will be the antagonist, is what I mean. Not the villain.
For her shit. Yeah.
Right. And last but not least, Swamp Thing. We're getting the Swamp Thing movie.
Oh, I watched that already with Andy Bean.
Yeah, I like Swamp Thing. I think Swamp Thing is a great character.
Dude who played on Power, the cop.
No, that's the one that's the Swamp Thing that was one season and canceled, right? I've heard great things. I got it lined up in my Cody. I'm ready to watch it. I haven't seen it yet, heard great things, but I'm super excited for this. This is going to be a little bit of a horror vibe to it.
Yeah, I like the one in the 80s too.
I like the one in the 80s too. I ain't going to hold you. I was always a Swamp Thing fan. Always.
I love that, man.
Even when it was a little campy.
You know who's playing Swamp Thing, right? That's the guy who played the Hulk, the old man Hulk, in that episode in the Bill Bixby episode with the two Hulks. One older Hulk was fighting Lou Ferrigno. You remember that?
Not strong.
Well, that's the same guy who plays Swamp Thing
in the show, but they haven't cast it for the new one.
Well, not in the show. Not in the show. In the old school movies from the 80s.
Oh,
Got you.
Okay, so that's the entire DC slate. We're gonna bring in our producer for the show, my brother Tom.
Big Tom,
what up, man?
So, guys, I think we need a new thing on the show here because we are starting to get a lot of fans. A lot of fans are writing in with some stuff. So I got some stuff to share with you guys. Before I get to it, though, I need to say to Pete, I agree with you. The TV Flash is the best Flash.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
Come on,
TV Flash
I'm with
is
you.
best Flash.
I'm with you. All right. So we have our first fan mail, and I want to share you two really cool things with you guys. First, this guy's name is Terrence X. Terrence X has sent into us
I got that book.
He sent this into us for us to review and give our feedback on his brand new first edition.
Ahead of the game.
I got it.
I got a nice one for you, Pete. I'm gonna send this to all three of you. And
he said he got that.
Oh, I have it already.
You already got it.
Yeah,
Pete's ahead of the game.
Pete is ahead of the game.
Yeah, I got
all right, future episode. We got to read this and we got to review it. All right, but that's not where the fun ends. I got to show something to you guys. Terrence X also sent something very special in. Now, if you guys remember the name Terrence X was the illustrator for the Lupe and Royce show. And in his same fashion, he has sent a little something for you guys. Check this out. He has sent
What?
in. Oh, wait a minute. Let me make sure you can see it. He has sent in
fire.
a picture
I need that. I
of
need
the
that.
three of you.
I need
The
that.
Bible,
How do you like
fire.
that?
That's
fire.
That's
love,
crazy. Thank you.
We gotta
Hold on,
enhance
hold
that
on.
up.
That's
and
big
make it,
fire.
I'm
you know,
Damn.
put that little.
I'll send it over to you, Tat. I'll send it over to you. I'm
Hey,
thinking
who did our comic culture thing? Yo, man, make that fire, man.
that
You know
might
Thank you. Thank you so much,
that might
Terrence.
be the new show
Terrence, appreciate you, my
Terrence,
brother.
that's crazy.
Appreciate you.
Crazy. Yeah, I just want the lights or whatever it to move or something.
logo. We'll get it moving, and I'm thinking maybe some
Yeah.
T-shirts.
Yeah, that's dope.
We could.
Not mad
Right.
at that.
I'm not mad at that.
That's our
All
that's
right.
our first
Wow,
segment of fan interactions.
Okay.
Incredible.
Fan interaction.
Wow, man.
There
Thank
it
you.
is.
Wow, man. That was
Incredible.
That was really incredible. Thank you so much, Terrence.
Thank you,
You know,
Terrence.
That's our show, man. Follow our love-hate relationship with comic culture. Send us your thoughts, man. Instagram at Comic Culture Podcast. If you liked what you saw and heard about the DC slate, let us know what you think. You feeling what we feeling, or you are against it? Let us know. Talk to us about it. And please subscribe to us on Apple and Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. Leave us a rating on Apple. Spread the word to everybody that's a comic fan. We'll be back next week. We're gonna talk about some Ant-Man and the Wasp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna give some predictions about that. Very excited to see that movie.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So until next week, I'm Mickey Factz.
I'm Pete Rock.
I'm Tat Wizard.
And this is our love-hate relationship with comic culture. Excelsior.
Peace.
Our love-hate relationship with comic culture is produced by Spaceman World Media. Follow the show on Insta at Comic Culture Podcast.